where you're watching. Welcome to a mobile vehicle version of Crime Time with DutyRon, a retired New York City police detective with 20 plus years of law enforcement. And guys, if you like all things true crime related from a police perspective, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, so you'll get all things DutyRon when I go live or upload another video. I just want to speak to you quickly. I'm doing security for Mrs. DutyRon. She's shopping in a local store. I wanted to get everybody's vibe and feeling. I saw a tweet early this morning from Northport Police Department, and I want to read it to you. I just want to read it to you. Hey, everybody, thanks for joining. Appreciate everybody coming on in and piling into the live stream. I'm not using a microphone because I'm using my backup device. So I got my backup device and I don't have all of my stuff. Hi, Black Rose 11. Hello, Meglo. Good to see you. Thank you guys for joining. So how's everybody feeling about, thank you for the sound check. How's everybody feeling about this tweet? It came in at 10:30 a.m. Eastern time, and it says the Northport Police Department, FBI, and agency partners, probably the Park Police, are conducting a search of the vast Carlton Reserve for Brian Laundrie. His family says they believe he entered the area earlier this week. More details when available. Now, here's the question that I have. If the family believes that he entered or took off earlier in the week, why didn't they call the authorities? Why didn't they call the police? It's just odd that yesterday, the Northport Police Department received a phone call, allegedly, from the Laundrie family, that they were concerned about the son. Well, he is somebody who is known to want to live off the grid, and he left, allegedly, the house with a backpack and supplies. So you know that this is a guy who could go out there and live off the grid. Now we have this vast, I want to show you guys a picture of this, and I'm not sure how great it will come across, but look at how many people, let's see, let me know in the chat if you could see this. Look at how many personnel are there looking for Brian. I haven't seen one bit of photos or video or anything out of Wyoming of anything like this for Gabby. I've yet to see, I might be wrong, and let me know down in the comment section if I'm wrong, but I've yet to see anything for Gabby Petito, who is here potentially, in my eyes, the victim of this guy's nefarious behavior, potentially. Right? Everyone's innocent until proven guilty, and I get that, right? But you have this amount of personnel. I don't know how good that's coming across. It looks like it's coming across pretty good. Let me know in the chat if you guys could see this good. This amount of personnel searching for this scumbag who drove home or somehow got home from Wyoming with Gabby's and his van, parked it in his driveway, and waited. He was never going to report it. He waited until Gabby's mom, Nicole, called 911 here in Suffolk County, where I live in that area. He waited. He maybe never would have said anything. And his own parents maybe never would have said anything about Gabby. And now you got the FBI and the Parks Police Department and Northport Police out on a massive search. I don't know about you guys, but that irritates me. And I know that there'll be some people like, oh, well, he's missing too. He's on the run, okay? He's technically missing, but he's on the run. He's running away from the truth, okay? Thank you, Paul Peck Drywall, for being in here. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Is he truly a missing person, or is he running away from the truth? I feel he's running away from the truth. And that's my take on it. Katie, thank you for being in here. It's always a pleasure to see you. This is going to be the shortest live stream probably on record for me, because Mrs. DutyRon could be potentially coming out any second from the store. And you guys know how that goes when she comes in. When she comes out, she doesn't like to be on camera. But I'm looking at some of the comments that are underneath the Northport Police Department's post this morning. And basically people are saying, if Brian Laundrie was a person of interest, as you said in your presser, why wasn't he monitored and allowed? Why did you allow him to disappear? That's a good question by Green Shades. Why haven't you started looking by air and by helicopter for Gabby Petito? She's the real victim here. That's a great comment, and I want to heart that. I'm going to heart that comment right now as we speak. Why haven't you started looking by air for Gabby Petito? And there's a couple of more expletives in there that I'm not going to put. I'm not going to read out. Somebody correlated Brian Laundrie to Chris Watts. I don't see it, but they basically put in the thing here pictures of Chris Watts and then pictures of him. I don't agree with that. There's a lot of comments, but let me see what the latest Northport Police Department tweet is. Let me see if there's anything. Okay, 3 hours ago was that last tweet. So that's really all I have for you guys. It looks like there's a massive presence about three some odd hours ago at the national park. So that's a look at it from here. I'm gonna see if there's any media about this, and I'll play the audio for you. I'll play the audio for the media of Gabby. Let me just see what they got here. Hold on, stand by. Okay, so 1 hour, this is on Fox. It says, police in Northport, Florida confirmed that they are now searching for missing woman Gabby Petito's fiance, Brian Laundrie, late Friday, and his family tells police they haven't seen him since Tuesday. Officers gone to his home and are now searching for him in a remote area. Okay, that was a BS story. Didn't really give much. It's just, there's a lot of things. Outrage over police bungling the Gabby Petito case. Listen, we all have frustrations. And let me just tell you something. We are definitely, all of us are frustrated to the max. Thank you to everyone who's given Super Chat and everyone who's positively interacting here. This case is tugging at our hearts because most of us are either parents or aunts, uncles, brothers, sisters. I mean, this is somebody's daughter. And I really feel strongly that the search should be concentrated. Obviously, a strong presence should be concentrated in Wyoming. And there's basically no coverage. Just by a show of hands, has anybody seen coverage on the search for Gabby Petito? If you have seen footage, please send it over to me on DutyRon.com or leave me a message down below. I haven't seen anything. I've been looking for it. For me, this just tugs at me because, here they are searching for this scumbag, and I get that he is the key to getting answers to what's going on, but he's not talking. He's invoked his Fifth Amendment right. And this is just a classic example, and I'm going to say this. Everybody's afforded public safety. So whether you're a criminal, whether you're a scumbag, whether you're a good guy, whether you're a bad guy, whether you're a bad girl, whether you're a good girl, or you're anything other in between, the police will always respond. Again, this is what we do as police, protect and serve. Brian's attorney made a statement saying that he's not missing but hiding. He is on the run, hiding from the truth. Navy vet, thank you for that super chat. Let me just correct that. He is hiding and running away from the truth. Okay? He could be missing in his family's eyes, but he's running away from the truth. And that's a true coward right there. Agreed. This piece of shit needs to be found and put to justice. If you walk out the door to the left, I'm parked right out at the street. I'm the first car parked out at the street. Okay. Thanks, babe. All right, that was Mrs. DutyRon. She's coming on back. So that's going to end this session. But what I want to say to you is this. Let me know down below in the comments section what you think about this massive search for Brian Laundrie. Let me know how you feel about it. But just do it, folks, please, with respect. The families do look at this. Gabby's family sometimes does look at these videos. So let's do it with respect. Let's do it with dignity for the family. Let's try to keep it civil if we can. So at the end of the day, I want you guys to have an open forum, an open platform where you could talk about this Gabby Petito case, and you can, have a little bit of a conversation within ourselves so we can communicate and conversate back and forth. But, as long as it's done respectfully, I think it's good. I definitely think he's on the run. Okay. All right. All right. We got a little extra time because Mrs. DutyRon is walking to the next store over. So I thought I was going to have to wrap it up. So let me just look a little bit more to see, let me see if there's any information coming in. So let me just look at this. I just got a little bit of media coming in from a good friend, retired Sergeant Melinda. So let's hear what this has to say.
Like this on the side of your house,
give me 2 seconds.
To go solar for no money spent out of pocket.
She was always artistic, always. I mean, from the start. So when she was about 9, I think she was 9. We were painting her rooms and stuff like that. We were redoing her room at my house.
This is her dad talking.
She had this idea of painting the walls purple.
I think this is an older.
And then we got this bright fluorescent pink, in a can.
Hold on a second, guys. I'm just looking if there's any updates in regards to this. Doesn't look like there's anything major that I'm looking at. But again, take into consideration, as I was saying before, my thought was, some people say, well, why are they searching for Brian? They're searching for Brian because they want to get answers out of him. But unfortunately, because he invoked the Fifth Amendment, his Fifth Amendment right, even if they find him, now what's going to happen? They're going to find him and he's going to go, I don't want to talk to you. I already have an attorney. I retained counsel and I don't want to talk to you. So now the police can spend all that money searching for this kid, bring him home, and he could potentially say, I don't want to talk to you. Unless they have probable cause to make an arrest, then you know what? He still can invoke the Fifth Amendment, his Fifth Amendment right. So all of this, in my eyes, you're going to go and find this guy and bring him back home to his family, and he's still not going to talk to you. So I feel that the efforts, not by the authorities down in Florida, obviously, but the effort should be happening. And I hope to God and I pray to God that they're searching for her at her last known location. I know her stepdad is out there, Jimmy. I know Jimmy is out there, Schmidt, with the authorities. And I know that they're out there, and I'm sure that they're doing some type of searching. And I hope and pray for that, because this family deserves some closure. They need some answers. They need answers, and they're not getting answers from this scumbag, Brian Laundrie. They're not getting these answers from the family, and that's the crazy part. I did see that interview, DD. I saw the interview with Gabby's friend, but I'm going to say this. I err on the side of caution when I see these interviews. I saw interviews from people that claim that they picked Brian up hitchhiking. Now, whether they're true or not, it's not my job or our job to say whether it's true or not. But unless the police department and the investigators vet it, I don't go with it. I don't play it. I won't talk about it, just because there's so many crazy people out there that will make up stories. I watched a TikTok from an older, heavier set gentleman, somebody who's bigger than me, from, I think, Louisiana, said that they were in a bar and they were talking politics, and that they saw Brian Laundrie at the end of the bar and he had an exchange with him. I don't buy that either. I wasn't born yesterday, and I don't buy it. I don't buy those stories until it's vetted by the police. Equisearch is aware of this situation. Let me just say this. Dave Rader, Twyla, I've had conversations with Gene Robinson, the professional drone operator. We are aware of this case, but until police ask for assistance, we cannot get involved in the case. So as far as Equisearch goes, they don't just insert themselves into these cases. They need the law enforcement to reach out and say, hey, we need all hands on. So just understand that we're not in the business of getting involved in police investigations or searches unless they ask for it. So I hope you guys understand and respect that. They're there at the ready, and they're ready to go. So yeah, there's so many TikToks and so many videos about people that have allegedly sightings of Brian. I'm not jumping on that bandwagon, and I'm not going to put it out on my social media platform, because what if it's not true? I have no way of vetting that, and I have no way of saying whether it's true or not. So I don't want to feed false information or misinformation. And I hope you guys understand that. I won't do that. The police just announced that they have both of their phones. I sent it on Messenger. Thank you, Kerry. I'll take a peek at it. Did you send it on Facebook Messenger? Facebook Messenger? Kerry, let me know what messenger you have. Okay, I got you. I got it now. All right, so this comes in from Gage Gould from NBC2. Breaking news at Northport Police now have access to both Gabby Petito and Brian Laundrie's phones. This means authorities can now track their locations, access their messages and calls. Exactly. Thank you, Kerry, for sharing that information with me. That is great news, because now that the police have their electronic devices, they can now go through, they all have, it looks like both of them have iPhones. I believe Gabby had an iWatch and an iPhone. I saw it on the police body cam video. So they're going to get into their iCloud and iMessages and look at all of the stuff that they did. I want to just say one thing. Yesterday was my moderator, one of my great moderators and friends, Dawn Marie. She's here in the chat. She turned 29 yesterday. So everybody, please wish Dawn Marie a happy 29th birthday. She's here in the chat. Happy birthday to Dawn Marie. This is good news. This is great news, actually. 11:21 a.m. on 9/18. This came in 11:21 a.m. Great news that they have both of their cellular devices. So that is fantastic news, and I'm happy to report that that's going to get this investigation going, and it's going to be great. I don't know how they got Gabby's phone, but if they say they have it, then they have it. So that's good news. Maybe when they went into Brian Laundrie's home yesterday and they had those brown paper bags, maybe not that they used the bags for her phone, but maybe they recovered her phone inside his house. Maybe the parents, because the son was gone missing, maybe they gave him permission to search. And the parents who own that home could give him permission to search. And they might have just said, we need to look around to find out maybe where Brian is. So they might have used some reverse psychology to get them to sign a search, and maybe they recovered her phone inside that home in Northport. So that's a possibility. I'm not saying that that's exactly what happened, but maybe they got the phone, because it's not coincidental. The FBI was in that home last night. We all saw it. The FBI, the local police, they pulled up in that black minivan, that black Dodge Caravan minivan, and they went in that home yesterday. Maybe, just maybe, Gabby Petito's phone was recovered from inside that home, or inside the van, or inside I believe that Mustang convertible, Brian Laundrie was probably using that car to drive. I have a feeling that car was a car that he was driving. It was a convertible Mustang, and they went through that Mustang. So maybe the phone was inside that car. Who knows? We never know. Thank you to my moderators, the Patreon supporters, the channel members. If you're not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Go over to my website, DutyRon.com. All you have to do is, in your browser on your phone, is just go right over to Google. I'll show you how easy it is. If you go over to Google and you type in DutyRon.com, right? This is all you have to do, right? You press DutyRon.com, and then bam, it comes right up. There's my website, DutyRon.com. Go over there, check it out, see what we got on there. There's a whole section for Gabby Petito on DutyRon.com. There's a whole section of Gabby Petito. So it is a great resource for you guys to go on over. And if you're new, first time watching this community, this live stream, let me know in the chat if you're new by saying just new. Just type it out, new, and I'd like to say hello. Hello from Finland. Great to see you. And then we'll do a quick roll call and we'll wrap it up. thank you for being new. Terry, good to see you. Thank you. Thank you, PK Collins, my good friend and attorney. Thank you for being new. Hi, Buttercup. Thank you. The chat is moving fast. So, again, not new, new. A lot of people saying new. I'm going to put a call to action out here to all of my, this is going to be my call to action for everybody. If you are new, please give this channel a subscription. Subscribe to the channel. You have 30 days, no questions asked. If after 30 days you're not happy with the content or the information that is put out on this channel, you could just simply unsubscribe. There's no shipping and handling fees, there's no restocking fees, and there's no charge to subscribe. So thank you so much for giving this community a chance. I've been at this for about 2.5 years. I retired from the New York City Police Department. 20 years served as a detective. I responded to the World Trade Center, and I give a police perspective on all of these missing cases. I'm also the law enforcement liaison for Equisearch Midwest. So I am the liaison between law enforcement and Equisearch. Equisearch is a nonprofit organization that searches for the missing. So again, this is something that is near and dear to my heart, to volunteer my time to be that law enforcement liaison with Equisearch Midwest. And I encourage each and every one of you to go over to Equisearch and look and try to donate to them and try to volunteer your time on these searches. We have drone pilots, we have sonar boat folks, we have horseback searches, we have ground searches, we have every type of search team that you could ever need. Ghetto Country, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that. Rose, you are the best. You are the best. No new news, Deborah, on Summer, but I'm going to do an update tonight. I'm going to do an update on Summer Wells tonight. So look for that from a live from the studio of Summer Wells. So I did not see the super chat. Let me go back and take a peek. Stand by. I don't have the proper mount here, so I'm trying to look. Charlotte says, scary that her phone was found. I really hope the stress of this hasn't caused Brian to break and harm himself. I pray we get answers and Gabby is brought home. Thank you for the updates and blessings. Thank you for that, Charlotte, for the super chat. And if if I missed anybody on the super chats, I appreciate them, and I apologize if I missed you. I'm on a mobile device and it's really difficult to scroll and highlight those super chats, but thank you for the support. Just because he's on the run or trying to run away from questioning doesn't mean if they find him, lost is not alone. Thank you for that. So I'm wearing my Lost is Not Alone wristband, as you could see, Midwest Equisearch. I'll take it off. These wristbands are available for purchase. You can get them on the Equisearch Midwest website or on DutyRon.com. So if you want to donate or support Equisearch and get one of these really cool wristbands, I wear this all the time. So this is the Midwest Equisearch rubber wristband. I wear it all the time, and this is the Lost is Not Alone. Is a great thing. Go over to DutyRon.com, send me a message, tell me how many of these you want to buy, and we will hook you up and we'll set you up with those. Dave is doing great. Thank you for asking. Again, searches have been going on early this morning. It started early with the searches. And I'm gonna give you a quick. I'm just gonna give you a quick update. People are sending me stuff. All right. So again, there's conflicting things back and forth, but a lot of people with the hashtag check mark with the Twitter verified are sending in reports that they have both of the phones. I have yet to verify that through law enforcement, so we'll wait for updates on that. But that was a couple of folks who sent in some tweets from, again, when you get a tweet, when you got somebody tweeting about breaking news, this Gage Goulding from NBC2 put out a tweet earlier this morning, 11:21. So, he's from a news group, so I'm not sure if, people are putting out fake tweets, and if they were doing that, that's pretty shitty, and I hate that. But I'm going to verify all this stuff, and we're going to do. I'm going to do a live follow-up on it. But again, the electronic surveillance, I think, is going to be key. I think electronic surveillance is going to be key in this investigation. In finding out what happened to Gabby, electronic footprint is going to be key. So, anybody that has a confirmation on anything that's going on in this case, just send me the links on DutyRon.com or on any of my social media platforms, Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter. Those are those are my go-tos for all of my communication between folks. It's the easiest way. Yeah, listen, folks, we all want closure here. We all want to find out what happened. And the way to get to the answers is through good investigation. And you can't screw an investigation up by violating somebody's civil rights. You can't violate the rights of the Constitution of the United States. You have to do it by the letter of the law. And sometimes for us, it's frustrating. The letter of the law sucks in this case. But that's how it has to be done, because you only get one shot. You get one shot to do it. And if you screw it up by breaking somebody's rights, by violating somebody's rights under the Constitution, then the whole case could be screwed up. And we saw it in a very, very huge case, O.J. Simpson. We saw detectives and the prosecutor's office flub that case. They totally screwed that case up. And that was a big, big thing, and it was a long, long time ago. But if you look at the O.J. Simpson case, that case was blown by sloppy investigation, by sloppy procedures. You need to dot your I's and cross your T's to get it right. And sometimes for us, it seems very frustrating and very, very aggravating when it's done that way, because it takes a long time. Look, we now have Barry Morphew, who's going to be tried. He's going to go forward. The case is going to go forward. But they offered this guy freaking bail. They offered Barry Morphew, who stands accused of killing his wife. They offered him $1 million bail. That's unheard of. How do you let that guy go and they say that he's not a flight risk? Come on. It's sickening. That happened yesterday. Now that's on the judge. The judge makes that decision. But if that guy gets out on bail and takes off and leaves this country, that is going to be a travesty of justice. If that happens, it's going to be sickening. Now, the chances of that happening are pretty slim, but if it does happen, I don't know, man. That would just be such a bombshell and such an embarrassment. But it would lay on the court. The judge made that decision. So we got a lot going on. We got a lot going on, folks. Listen, I've already held you on for 30 minutes here. The breaking news was that they are searching for Brian Laundrie in a remote location close by, in a park local to his location. So again, make sure you like and subscribe. Please share this video out there. 500,000 is just ridiculous. If it's $1 million bail or 500,000, it's ridiculous. Make sure you. Oh, okay. Roll call. A lot of people love this roll call. Let's do it. We got 1,600 people here. Let's do the roll call. Let me know where you're watching, city, state, and country, and I will give you a shout out. Hold on a second. Let me get my secondary device quickly. It's going to be too late. I know it. It's going to be too late. Hello from Maryland. Good to see you, Maryland. Thank you for joining. All right, here I am. I got it up on my secondary. All right, Lisa from North Carolina. Alberta White from Greenup, Kentucky. Hello from South Carolina, Bunny Haywood. Hello from Glasgow, Scotland. Cincinnati, Ohio. Hello, Anitra from Helsinki, Finland. Nicole from Northern California. Whispering Winds from Illinois. Hello from Howe's Cavern. Kenny Knutson, thank you for joining. Hello, Ensley from Ohio. Colorado, Becca, thank you. Kim Queen, Sydney, Australia. Put another prawn on the Barbie. San Diego, good to see you. Supernormal. Hi, Aaron McDowell, Tennessee. If I missed you, put it back in again. Hello from Chicago. Ashley Huda from London, UK. Vicky from Denver, Colorado. Denise from Missouri. Parish Lake, Pennsylvania, we are. Stitch and Crime from Maine. Thank you from Germany, KB. Giles sends in a $5 super chat. If Brian checked Gabby into a mental facility, do they report her whereabouts? Somebody asked me that last night. Giles, thank you for the super chat. They would be obligated to let law enforcement know because there is a national search going on for Gabby. So that she's not in a safe haven in a mental facility, they would have to come forward and let the authorities know. There's certain emergency exceptions with safety, and they would have to come forward and let the FBI know if she was in an institution. So that's not even an option. Birmingham, Alabama, says Roll Tide Rita. Hello, KK from Austin, Texas. Discover from me from Fishers, Indiana. Blessed Angel from Puerto Rico. California, Canada. Hello, Barb. Good to see you. Beaumont Girl from Tennessee. Clearwater, Florida. Change forever. Hello, DY from New Mexico. Camden, Tennessee. Mama Jane. Sassy Sunflower, upstate New York. Hello, neighbor. Lee McKenna from Scotland. Hello from Argentina. I love all these countries. Marianne from Laurel, Mississippi. Merriman, Kansas. Hello, Terry. Good to see you. Marie Green. Hi, DutyRon. Hello from Ireland. Pennsylvania, Edwardsville. Good to see you from Sacramento. All right, listen. Let's get some hearts and prayers in the chat for Gabby Petito's family. Let's light this up for Gabby Petito, for her mom, Nicole, for her dad, Joe, and for her stepdad, Jimmy, and also her uncle, Mike. Let's get it out there. Let's light it up with hearts and prayers, and we'll wrap it up for Gabby Petito. Let's support this family. I did that roll call for the benefit of all of you guys who are here, but I want to say this stream is all about updates on Gabby Petito. It's not about Brian Laundrie. We are speaking about him because they're searching for him right now, and I'm outraged that they are. But thank you for lighting up the chat with hearts, prayers, and love for the Petito family and for all families that have missing loved ones. There is hundreds of thousands of missing loved ones across the United States. We can't forget, we can never forget all of the people, all of the families. Orrin and Orson West, Summer Wells, the lists and names can go on and on. I could sit here for 2 hours talking about the missing. We love and respect their families, and we support them. This is about support for the families. I appreciate each and every one of you. I love the super chats and support that you guys send in. I repurpose those to Equisearch Midwest. So all of the stuff that we do when it comes to live streaming, when I have Equisearch Midwest on with me, I repurpose all of that fundage. So it is important that you support this community. Go over and check out my Patreon. Check out my StreamYard, my Streamlabs merch store. All of that stuff is linked in my description. Check out all of the ways that you could support this great community. Much love and respect from my house to yours. God bless the world. God bless the United States of America. And God bless each and every one of us here in the chat. And all victims of crime across the globe and their families. But especially on this day, Gabby Petito, her family, her mom, Nicole, father, Joe, stepdad, Jimmy Schmidt, who is in Wyoming, and all of the family that is sitting home just devastated. I'll see you guys on the next one. Make sure you like and subscribe. Thank you for joining, and I love and respect you all. Thank you. Thank you, Amy.